What's up, sir? What's up, nerds? It's Hanafuda. It seems we finally have an air node. So I think I called this one Friday Men, Saturday Boys, and Sunday something the last time. So I think this time we'll go for some other trio. I'm not exactly sure what kind of trio we should be calling it. Now let's go for something simple. I wouldn't know exactly. Well, I see the French flag on my desk right now, so let's just call this one the Blues. And just load it with attack bombers, I suppose. For now. And maybe later on we'll arrange these a little differently, but for now we've got the Blues here, even though these planes are green. So let's see, what kind of rewards are we looking at here? This one is a new sonar. That does not really interest me all that much, to be honest. So we'll just do casual. This map is also meant to be pretty easy. So this is the fleet I'm using, and as you can see, I've already, breaking some rules. But I obviously don't mind because this is casual. Ship locking is not enforced. I forgot to turn the music on. Oh well, I'll put it on in the last dance. I think this is just the first phase anyways. And I believe we're going to R, that's right. So I guess we'll just go to J here. And I forgot to send out the air support, so we won't be seeing that. I guess I forgot to set it to sortie. It's not a big deal. For some reason I thought it would automatically set itself to sortie. So let's hope this isn't okay. That's 2 transport ships, and then we have Zuyans here just for the air superiority, I think. But alright, this is alright. So it's begun rather enterprisingly. Enterprisingly is a word I'd use. On that note, if one of the new ships happens to be someone like Enterprise or something, that would be amazing. Absolutely wonderful. And let's just say another Enterprise that we might all know will definitely be facing some stiff competition. But nobody plays Warship Girls anymore. I don't think anybody ever played Warship Girls. So this is not exactly going well. So I suppose I just should have loaded these guys up with AA, which doesn't seem like it. Which obviously isn't a very big loss for us to fit these guys out for AA, because I don't think the boss is meant to be too hard, especially on casual, obviously. But even on hard, I think people seem to say that it's easy. I imagine they would. I imagine they'd argue that it's comparatively easy compared to a lot of other maps we've had back in the day, which were difficult for me on casual, or just easy. But even casual, yeah. So I bet for the masochists that run hard mode, all maps of an operation, they went through hell and back, and came back. I mean, yeah, no shit. Must have come back from hell if he got that hard metal, the one that says ah, the character that is read ah, like on the remodels of what, Chitose and Chiyoda. I think that's all I know. Torpedo cruiser hits that heavy cruiser, and no, she doesn't, because she missed. Super great commentary we're looking at already here, and she gets blown up. How typical. To be honest, every time I look at those, and I see those pretty often because she gets blown up pretty often, I think that they're sextuple. torpedo launchers, and yeah, was that the light cruiser? Yeah, okay, so this vanguard formation is not doing us any wonders at present, which is not very good for me. So that was a difficult battle, and it wasn't really much of a success for us, but I attribute that to the vanguard formation. I feel like I should have different ships in there. Probably the destroyers. They should be up front, along with Sendai. I think putting Oi in the bottom three would have made her torpedoes more potent, perhaps even able to land a hit. So we'll just use the line ahead formation now. Best defense is a good offense, as I say, and this is often true in KanColle. You often just are better off going out for the attack. You can see there, we've taken out most of them, half of the fleet already, and done a lot of damage to that heavy cruiser. Mikima can't finish her off, but hopefully that's not a big deal. Oi doing a lot of damage to that light cruiser there. Now they're all ganging up on Oi. I really dislike it when that happens. It brings back memories of Fire Emblem games, where the AI is quite clearly programmed to simply attack the unit that has the least amount of HP on your team. Funnily enough, Fire Emblem Heroes is where that trope is ignored, I think. Although, of course, you can still feel like they're all just gunning for the units of yours, the least HP. Sometimes, when they actually do. I could have probably read that a little bit better. I really need seaplane fighters. I probably should have done seaplane fighters instead of the 12.7mm twin gun mounts A Kaini. Yeah, it's the model A. That's right, that one. I'm very happy, of course, I managed to get the Type 89 tank and the landing craft, but that definitely took a while as well. So this lady here has a lot of HP, very high pool, but we get air supremacy. So, although having said that, it's not like Mogami and Mikima will have the artillery spotting or whatever. I wonder if they'd have been able to if we just left seaplanes on them, if we had radars as well. And I'll definitely be loading up these guys with AA guns. And now Sendai is unable to participate in the night battle, which is disappointing, obviously. That was a weird sound that came from that princess's thing there, and that was a little more natural, as you can probably imagine. Here's hoping Mikima can have a devastating attack of some sort. Well, it would have been if she'd aimed at the right ship in that formation. Ooh! Hard hit from Mogami there. Alright, Oi with a torpedo cut in. And I think with that 20.3cm gun, it should do a lot of damage. Alright, so I think this is another one of those situations where it looks like you need only 5 kills, but you actually need 6. The game's just messing with you. And that's on casual. So I've made sure to set this to this channel does not feature any content made for kids. I don't really know how that would affect me. But Sebas, I hope you're not watching this, because this is even more inappropriate than that movie we were watching on Thanksgiving. That's just Die Hard. Die Hard, you know, is a Christmas movie. This is not a Christmas game. Should probably be bad anyways. Yamashiro again. Frickin' Yamashiro. What's up, nerds? It's Hanafuda. We're going to take out the flagship at the first node. So let's hope that it's not a disaster. We've replaced Sendai with Shoho, and so far she's done us pretty proud. So, but these planes here being a little fatigued might cause an issue. We're going to yes, we sent the expedition we sent the support shelling fleet to the boss node. We're going to send land-based air support to node Q, which has been the source of most of our problems. Of course, there ended up being pros and cons to sending in a light carrier. The pros being a chance to take out a few of the ships at P and Q and even R early on. And the downside is, I guess, one less shelling and torpedo attacker, one less night battle attacker, and she inevitably ends up probably losing some of her fighter planes. I forget what kind she has, but I figure they should be tough. They're double chevron ranking, whatever that means. It's probably there's some parallel to the real life ranks of Japanese fighter pilots. And we interrupted Shoho in the middle of her expression of happiness and resolve to carry on doing just as well as she's done before, but it's probably going to happen again here unless disaster strikes. And even if disaster strikes, probably frankly still happen, unfortunately, because she's happy about shooting on a few planes or something. The point is, I think she should hold her applause and these expressions until the deed is done and the battle is won. You can learn a lot about a guy by what tabs he has open and what's on his desktop and what you can see on his screen. First of all, since I knew that I'd be going to UNLV and taking my computer to school, I had to make sure I picked the most non-controversial, uncontroversial, whichever the word is, background photo for my desktop. This kind of looks like a snake up here. The heavy cruiser princess, not exactly sure if that's what they were going for. We're going to use the vanguard formation. We typically do at this node here. And we did good damage to the heavy cruiser, which is always happy days, certainly. I'd say so. It's happy days. Personally, I think for me, Dad wants me to sort out my priorities and not wake up at the ass crack of dawn to watch the last race of the Formula 1 season. But I think I'll be a little irrational here. Let's see, are they still at the Sun Coast? They are still indeed at the Sun Coast, gambling their hearts out or something. Probably just playing video poker. Nothing too ridiculous. I really like Shoho, I do, but her voice is just really annoying sometimes. It's ear piercing is what it is. Nevertheless, if you don't like Shoho, then you're probably a jerkweed. There you go. There's a technical term, jerkweed. Now, here's hoping that both of these attacks do good enough damage, and they haven't done. This one hasn't, at least. Oh dear. That was not particularly inspiring. Did not evoke any feelings of confidence, and I fear the worst. The worst being a complete shit show and curb stomping, especially from this heavy cruiser here. But fortunately, Oya has dodged her attack. Now we just have to worry about the torpedo run at the end. Unfortunately, Shoho wasn't able to prevent her from attacking, and she attacks Mogami. But I guess Mogami has enough evasion, armor, of a health pool, luck, and understanding of my current mood. And so does the sensible thing and doesn't get absolutely smashed. So, we can go to node R. Didn't think it'd be this hard, but you have to expect this kind of stuff all the time with KanColle in general. What kind of people drop here? I think I already took a look at this before. I got Matsukaze, if you noticed. Hey, look, it's Minegamo. Hakikaze, Arashi, Asakaze, great. I also got me. Didn't I get Minazuki as well? I think I did. I did get Minazuki. Alright, it's another installation thing at node A, which is where we're headed eventually. In fact, I think we go there right after this because they're still at the Sun Coast, and perhaps they're leaving, perhaps they're not. We'll see. I think we'll have time either way. Alright, well, that's gonna be really annoying. And she has midget subs. Well, that's a little ridiculous, in my personal opinion. And now our accuracy has decreased, I say, as Oi blows that guy up. Every time a torpedo cruiser blows someone up, it's really fascinating, because the whole idea was that they just don't have the firepower. And again, as I'll stress again, it's the reason I don't like torpedo cruisers. Shimakaze's had massive errors all over the show. Let's see how we get on. Midnight. Want to get midnight maximum 2, and let's make some jokes. Come on, Shimakaze. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, you bitch. Yes, suffer. Cry. Suffer. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Mikima. Oh, crap. Fuck! Okay, we've calmed down, but we will nevertheless be rather vindictive. Yep, it turns out that, yeah, protecting Shimakaze is critical to our success, which is why I haven't put her in a flagship spot for some reason. Probably should have. Shimakaze's flagship, that's something that, if you told me that 2 months ago, I'd probably think, wow, it's got that bad? So you call me the fool, huh? I will sink you so hard that the force of gravity on your dead rotting core. Wow, yeah, her planes are gone, which is really annoying and sad and disappointing. Well, here's hoping our surface ships can make up for this deficit. Obviously, the trick here is we gotta be calmer, even though, yeah, like I said, I'm still being rather vindictive. Yeah, Shoho has no planes left. That's a little bit ridiculous. Die. Alright, it's nighttime. Come on, bitch. Oh, fucking. Oh, okay. Alright, die, bitch. Die. That wasn't good enough. Come on, we can do much better. We can do much better. Come on. Come on. Get in. Get in. Come on. Oh boy, this will be good. It'll be good even if she's on the brink of. Boom. Why did the music stop so suddenly? Shut up and cease your existence! Cease your existence. What? They're trolling me, right? Yeah, I'm being trolled. Yes, that's yeah. Obviously, I'm being trolled. That's a I think they meant to put what? What? That's it? No, that's not it. No. Yeah, I'm being trolled right now. I must be. It must be that way. Yeah, exactly. They just felt like trolling me. Right? What? What? That's it? There's only one phase? Nah! This is obviously... Oh. What? Oh. Huh? Okay, man. We get it. What? Okay, so this is how we're gonna do the outro. Thank you for watching. It's been Hanafuda. It's been a time and a half, an honor, and I will see you in the next video. There we go. We managed to insert a thank you in there, because thank you for watching. It's great. It's amazing that you guys you've watched this far. If you've watched this far, type cease your existence in the comments. Yeah, there we go. There's a good one. I stole that from Lazy Purple, I think, but it sounds like a thing that a lot of people say when they're emo or something. I don't know. Or just super edgy.